Hello and welcome to another video. This is just a continuation of what we've been talking about the neuropeptides and the composition of the hormones in the maternal circulation. Now over here I'll just briefly talk about what happens in a stressful pregnancy. If there's a stressful pregnancy for whatever reason, a broken marriage, ill health, lack of finance, or whatever the cause may be for the pregnancy to be stressful, what happens is that in the maternal circulation you have more of adrenaline and more of cortisol circulating, and the serotonin is less. And as we already said in the earlier video, that the adrenaline and the cortisol are stress hormones. So what happens when they go into the baby's circulation, they go into the limbic system and they create a state of unhappiness in the centers which are being set. Now, the increased level of cortisol and adrenaline in the circulation of the fetus, in the circulation of the developing baby, leads to a lower electrical activity in the areas of joy, happiness, and curiosity. Those are the areas affected most by an increased level of adrenaline and cortisol. Joy, happiness, and curiosity. And I'm talking about this, it's a study which has come out of the University of Washington, very authentic study, very elaborate study where they studied this, and then they followed these children up out of these stressful pregnancies over a period of years. And after 3 years, they found out that children who came out of these stressful pregnancies were withdrawn, they were aggressive in behavior, they're violent, they cried a lot, they were disobedient, and had all kinds of behavioral disorders. So stressful pregnancies, is something that one needs to worry about and think about. I have seen this in my own practice. Many years ago, I had this young couple, and beautiful couple, and they had the first child, a boy, a second child, a boy, and then unfortunately when she was pregnant for the third time, there was an accident and the husband died. Anyway, she was pregnant and the baby was born. This time it was a baby girl, and they're still under my care, and I still see this mother and the kids. And obviously she went through a huge trauma because it was a very happy marriage and they were just full of joy and fun all the time. So she went through a very stressful pregnancy, which again, as I said, now that we know about these things, now that I know all the research behind it, obviously she had a high level of adrenaline and high level of cortisol and low level of serotonin go into the baby's brain and set the neurostat. And trust you me, the behavior between the other two kids and this kid is absolutely miles apart. Absolutely miles apart. She is frail, she's fragile, she has got a very shaky personality, very scary personality, no self-confidence, doing poorly at school, poor at relationships, having fights and arguments all the time. And I really don't blame her in a way, because that was the outcome of a very stressful pregnancy. So the only thing over here I can tell you is that even if you're having a stressful pregnancy, just for the sake of your baby, just for the sake of the baby, as I say, fake it to make it. Just try to just fake it to be happy, so that at least you have a reasonable level of serotonin in your blood, which crosses over to the baby and lays down the foundation for a good emotional quotient. So that was to do with this video, and soon I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.